morning.
Good morning. Do you know what day it is?
Wednesday?
No. Do you know what special day it is?
2-for-1 pizza night?
No, it's our anniversary.
No, my boss! What time does... God, I used to have a good memory. I'm Colby Price, and welcome to Science Snack. You know, memory is a bit of a tricky thing, whether we're talking about forming synapses between neurons in order to create new memories, or looking back into the past, digging up old memories in order to share stories with friends, or simply survive on a day-to-day basis. Memory is a complex issue. And as you know, learning a language means memorizing a lot of things, a lot of structures, a lot of grammar, vocabulary, rules. Today we're going to talk about one that we coincidentally use to talk about things in the past. I used to. Notice how it's written. Notice how it's pronounced, used to. And we use this structure to talk about things we did habitually in the past or things that were true in the past. You know, in Spanish you say tener memoria de elefante. In English we say an elephant never forgets. These two sayings come from the fact that we used to think that memory was determined by how big your brain was. The bigger the brain, the better your memory. We now know that that's not true. However, elephants still have a pretty good memory. A few other things to keep in mind then. I used to, it ends in D when we talk about it in the affirmative. However, just like almost all other verbs, in the negative and in the question, the D disappears. So we say, I didn't use to, although with the pronunciation it sounds the same, I didn't used to. Or, did you used to buy candy at the neighborhood shop? And remember, this doesn't have anything to do with acostumbrado, which is I am used to doing. Forget I even said that. Hopefully your memory is bad and you can concentrate on we used to do. For 1 million euros. Here's your question. Which of the following things is not harmful to your memory? A, drugs. B, stress. C, a blow to the head. D, Google. Drugs, stress, a blow to the head, or D, Google. D, Google. D, Google. Is that your final answer? Well, unfortunately for our contestant here, the correct answer is a blow to the head. Researchers have found what they call the Google effect. Think back to the days when we didn't used to have Google. You had to learn things. You had to memorize things. Well, the Google effect makes it so that people just say, I'll find it on internet, and they don't bother learning the information. The good old days. Nostalgia. Why, I remember when I was at the university on a sunny Saturday, all of the guys and the girls would get together and we used to get into a pickup truck. We used to go down to the river where we would splash and play. Wait, was that a Pepsi commercial? No. That actually happened to me. Oh, God. I wish I could be back there now. So why do we get nostalgic? Well, it's a defense mechanism that our brain uses in times when we're feeling a little down or depressed. Our brain goes back in time and brings back a memory where we were the protagonist or where things started out badly but ended up just fine. And we do this in order to reassure ourselves that, hey, things are going to be okay. So maybe you noticed that when I was talking about those good old days at the river, I substituted would for used to. When we talk about a habitual action in the past, not a state, but an action, and we're using the affirmative, we can use would instead of used to. I can say, when it was sunny, we used to go to the river, or when it was sunny, we would go to the river. So remember, I'm Colby Price. This is Science Snack. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.